final one together here, regular season-wise, as the Hawks come in with a record of 14-5. Marion is 10-9. The Indians out of the Wamak West Division, 8-5. They're third in the conference. The Hawks tied for first with the Western Dubuque Bobcats. Of course, overall, the Wamak, the Indians are 9-7. The Hawks are 12-4, top three overall in Wamak Conference standings. Hawks are 5-3 on the road where they are tonight. Marion has a very glossy 9-1 home record, as their only loss at home for the Indians this year was a non-conference game. It was a one-point loss, 59-58 to Washington, way back on December 21st. So here we are tonight. Both teams are shorthanded. The leading scorer coming in for the Indians, that's Chase Zielke. He is out as the senior sprained an ankle in practice this week. Not able to go tonight, as Tyler Kelly for the Hawks. He is also out, as he has a rare ankle injury, like the top of his foot close to the ankle, as went to the doctor today, as the x-ray showed no broken bones. So that's a great thing tonight, but he is in the warm-up street clothes tonight, not able to go. The 6'5", a senior, on his way to play college basketball at Mount Mercy. He'll have to sit this one out. They hope that they can get him back for Tuesday, but they're going to play it slow, of course. The real reason you want him back is for the postseason. But both of those guys, they contribute a lot to their offense. 17 points a game for Zielke. Tyler Kelly, 16 points a game. So a big component that both offenses are missing tonight here, Billy.
Yeah, it is. When you take one of the top players off of each team, now you're going to see what that bench depth is, and who can step in and take up the slack for both of those young men. With Tyler, it's a nice inside-outside combination between him and Derek, and somebody else is going to have to step up tonight. And it'll be interesting to see which one of those guys takes that bull by the horns and does it tonight.
Yes, indeed. We will take a timeout, come back here from the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Matt Uthoff, next on the pregame show. This is West Delaware Boys Basketball from KMCH4.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Welcome back in, West Delaware Boys Basketball on this Friday night. We're glad to have Friday night basketball here after the snowstorm moved through and got by today. And here we are down in Marion for the first time in a couple years here to take on the Marion Indians. As Coach Matt Uthoff joins me here in the pregame show as the Hawks off all this week. The last game was last Friday night against Western Dubuque, so getting some time and hopefully getting healthy here. But this week had an illness and now have a foot injury that you didn't want to have to deal with, but such is life. You have a little adversity now, and you'll deal with it and move forward.
We were kind of excited coming this week because we thought we could rest some bumps and bruises and just kind of go light for a few days and get our game plan in and get lots of shots up. Well, Derek went down with the flu, and Tyler tweaked an ankle last night in practice. So we're going to sit him out tonight and try to get him healthy for hopefully for Tuesday, and if not, for sure for district. So kind of a weird week. Games like tonight scare me a little bit when we're out of our routine, and it is what it is. We got to show up. We got to play. We got to be us. Marion has a nice team. It's their senior night, and we got to find a way to come out of the gate and really compete for 32 minutes.
Coach Mander Shine and company, you've battled him a few times over the last few years. There's a couple of years we didn't play. I think your first couple of years. But Marion, what do you know about them besides the scrappy team out of the west side?
Not a lot of size. They got some really good guards, and they do a great job of spacing the floor, and they can really guard. They play defense similar to us as far as they just kind of run a gap style defense and really pack it in the lane for the most part, and they challenge you from the perimeter. So it's tough. They've really been playing well as of late. They started a little bit slow, but they're young. They got 3 or 4 sophomores in the rotation, and I imagine it's going to be a heck of a game tonight.
And Gavin will get the start here tonight. He's been a good player off the bench, and comfortability of sliding into the role, and it's a little different with the starting, but not much once you get into the game.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's a little bit easier to transition sliding Gavin in there. That way we can still bring Trevor in as that 6-man role. Kind of, we're hoping tonight really ups his scoring performance, and he has the potential to slide over and pick up some of Tyler's points tonight. So, Gavin's going to come out, and Marion's really, really small, and he's going to guard one of their better guards. And it is what it is. We got to figure. There's minutes available tonight. There's shots available tonight. I'm interested to see who's going to step up tonight. Obviously with Derek coming off from the flu, we don't know what we're going to get from him, and Tyler being out. So, but we got a veteran group. We played a lot of games, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Of course, one of the main storylines this week was Wednesday with the seeding meeting, as the number 1 seed for the Hawks get to host the first 2-round games. So that's exactly what your goal was heading into it on Wednesday, and things worked out.
Yeah, it couldn't have gone better than. It's exactly what I wanted to have happened. And we got a great draw. You still got to take it one game at a time. It's playing Animals the last game of the year, and then turn around and playing them the first round of districts is challenging because you got to keep the kids' focus. And Barnsley's a great coach. Who knows what he's going to develop in that 2 weeks to prepare for us. So. It's fun, it's exactly what these kids deserve, is to be able to chance to play 2 more games at Seedorf, where we've been pretty good for the last few years, and then ultimately play 1 game at UL Seiler to get the state tournament if we're lucky enough to keep winning.
Yes, indeed. All right, best of luck tonight. We'll take you later on.
Thanks, guys.
Matt Utah, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. More of the pregame after this from KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
And welcome back in. Courtside, Marion High School Gymnasium. John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along here tonight as the West Delaware Hawks on the road. Billy Boy, let's take a look at the starting lineups if you'll do the honors, please.
Starters for the Hawks tonight, Derek Krogman, Kyle Kelly, Drew Wobena, Jared Harris, the normal starters, and Gavin Soppy stepping in there for Tyler Kelly tonight. For the Marion Indians, they've got Trevor Paulson, Matthew Browsey, Alex Whalen, Jevin Manderscheid, and Grant Neff.
And I just won the tip.
There you go. That a boy.
We get the tip, Bill.
We get it. All right.
Start off with
I think we're open from right here, too.
We were. I tipped it back into Gavin Soppy as he came out of bounds. It was tipped off with the black and orange as the Hawks will be on defense. Marion has the ball going right to left as we're underway at 7:44 on this Friday night. Snow on the ground in the listening area. Hopefully you're staying warm here tonight and snuggle up with your radio. Enjoy West Delaware boys basketball as the Hawks and the Indians battling out here. Two old school Womack teams. A drive inside, no good. It's off the backside by Alex Whalen. And the Hawks have the basketball now, going left to right. Rubina, left side to Jared Harris. 7:20 and counting here in quarter number 1. Krogman right side here, stopping for a 3. No good. Left short. Good job by Kelly fighting in there for the rebound. He puts it up off balance over 2 white jerseys off the window. No good, but a rebound. Backside board by Drew Rubina. Inside now, short corner. Krogman, nice cutting pass in there. Rubina put up. That's no good. Too strong off the back of the window. Skying for the rebound that time was the big fella, Trevor Paulson. And the Indians have it on their half of the court now, going right to left under 7 minutes to play here in quarter number 1.
Nice job that they did that to have a couple offensive rebounds. They just couldn't get a couple good looks. All 3 were nice shots.
Driving in, now kicking it back out is Matthew Brozzi, the son of assistant coach Mark Brozzi, nephew to Brent Brozzi, head women's basketball coach at Cornell, used to be the co-men's basketball coach. Started his coaching career at Anamosa. Anamosa boys. There's a three. Top of the key. There's Bronzy. Matt Bronzy gets the three ball as he comes in with 7 points a night. He's second on the team in threes. He's got 34 of 65 now, around 53% there on the season for Bronzy. Hawks down 3-0 here. Early on in this game, skip pass right side, Harris, short corner. Out driving and out dishing out. Krogman for a three. Got it to go. Derek Krogman for the three ball from the left wing. He doesn't shoot many of them, but Derek Krogman is 6 of 17 now, come in 31%. Hawks have tied this game up, our first tie of the night. Inside, stopping. Alex Whalen getting it out now. Now inside and off the window, left side. With the left hand, that's Trevor Paulson. As Paulson, first of the team in scoring tonight. Second coming in with the loss of Zielke with that sprained ankle. As Paulson, 10 points tonight. And here's a pass inside. It's lost out of bounds. Marion will come back with it. And the first sub, Mason Ray, will be in. As also in there, number 32, Jaffer Murphy is in there as well. Jaffer Murphy is a sophomore, one of the sophomores on this team. 2 on the roster for head coach Mike Manderscheid in his 10th season as the head coach here at Marion. He was a girls assistant, then boys assistant coach for Corby Lobby, who's now the AD and girls head basketball coach here. Lobby had the program from 99 to 2008 all the way in. Nice job by Harris. Getting it back and putting it up there was Connor Whalen. That's no good. Now they kick it out for a three. Bronzy, no good, but he chases down his board. Now Marion will set it up by 2 here, 5-3. And this is a shot inside, up and good. Jaffer Murphy gets his first bucket of the game at 7-3 now, Indians.
Yeah, they did a really nice job there getting inside on the Hawks defense there and took advantage of them.
As Harris for a three. Left wing, got it to go. Left corner, I should say. Jared Harris. Hawks have 2 3-pointers their offense so far. It's 7-6. As Jared Harris, fourth leading scorer with 4 points a game. His 21st three of the year, 21 of 63. Came in 32%. Here's a jumper from 16 feet. Inside the right wing, no good by Murphy. Backside rebound, put up, blocked by Krogman. As Paulson has it smacked away by the big fella, Derek Krogman. As Derek Krogman comes in with 35 blocks on the season. As a team, the Hawks have 58. Marion, on the other side, only have 28 blocks. Ball is batted out of bounds. Will stay Hawk basketballs. Dunson Werner and Trevor O'Reilly come in for the first time.
And they're doing a double team on Derek Krogman. They're playing kind of a matchup zone, a 2-3, but when Derek gets the ball, they're double covering him. Again, he pops a three-pointer, no good.
And the Hawks come back on defense here. 3:40 in Cali, 1 point lead for Marion. Outside is Murphy. Takes a dribble inside the top of the key, no good. No shot, I should say. Passes the right side. Now Marion will set up their offense. Inside, looking is Mason Ray. It's out to Bronzy right in front of us, and he tracks it down. The pass left side. Krogman guarding Paulson. Right corner, Murphy. Marion being content here, taking care of the basketball. Now inside, baseline, Ray. Dribbles, O'Reilly on him. Back out. Marion's just content here of trying to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of just doing a lot of pumping and weaving in there. Murphy shows you athleticism and quickness, and did a little spin move, got an easy layup.
Murphy gets his second field goal of the game. It's 9-6, 3-point lead. Matches the largest total of advantage here so far for the Indians. O'Reilly, right side. Now Kyle Kelly puts on the floor, dishes to Riley. Riley sees the gap and is swatted out of bounds by Paulson. Trevor Paulson gets his 8th block of the year there. And it'll be Hawks basketball baseline inbounds underneath. Kevin Manderscheid, the senior son of head coach Mike Manderscheid, back in there.
They did a nice drive on there, and they're double keeping Krogman now. Colbert came in to give Derek a little breather here, and we'll see if who they try to double team now. It's just going to be a straight matchup 2-3 zone. A nice shot by O'Reilly.
Trevor O'Reilly knocks down a 2 inside the lane, and it's a 1-point game, 9-8. O'Reilly gets the first 2-point field goal for the Hawks so far in the game. Inside, up off the window, good. On the left side, that's Grant Meth, as Meth has his first field goal of the game. Meth is another one of the 5 seniors honored tonight here on Senior Night 2018 before the ball game. Kelly swinging it left side. Colbert drives out to Werner. 11-8, Marion 3-point advantage. 1:45 and counting. Here's a 3. Top of the key. No good off the right side. Tempted by Trevor O'Reilly. As a backside rebound by Japper Murphy. Now Marion. Good defense by Werner. Stopping the penetration from the left wing by Mason Ray. And here we had a whistle and goes the other way.
Yeah, I was watching him. He's pretty close sideline, and he just barely did step out of bounds, and the referee caught it. And that was a nice call because he's trying to drill himself back out in front of the Hawk bench, but good call looking down and watching that sideline.
Hawks down by 3, 1:25 and counting here in quarter number 1. Warner, right side. Harris back up top. O'Reilly puts it on the floor. Fake pass, now gets to the Colbert. Back up to Dunstan Warner for the 3, no good. Clangs off the front of the rim and glass and goes out, rebounded by Marion. And here come the Indians. Derek Krogman had influenza B this week. He is not quite at 100%. And he is on the bench right now. As I say that, he's coming back in here. And there is a shot up and good on the right side as Grant Meth gets his second field goal. He's got 4 points, 5-point lead, the largest now. 13-8, Marion. A quick first quarter. No fouls called either side. 40 seconds and counting quarter number 1.
Yeah, it's not unusual to maybe see now Marion's gone to man defense without Krogman in there, but you watch as soon as Derek gets a chance to get back into it, he'll probably drop back into that 2-3 zone.
If it happens this quarter, Derek is right next to us, ready to check in. We're courtside, just to the right of the West Delaware bench tonight. Here at Marion High School, there's a 3 no good off the backside. Gymnasium opened up in the 1999-2000 school year, and its 19th season of competition here. So remember the old gym, it's right across the way. Across the cafeteria here at Marion High School. 13-8, 3 seconds to go. Marion will get a last-second 3, and it will be no good. Off the backside, off the right hand of Mason Ray, and that's the way our first quarter comes to a close. Marion with the advantage, 13-8. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Marion High School Gymnasium. On with in-studio producers tonight, Ashley Vick and Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you from Marion as the Hawks down by 5. We start quarter number 2. They have the basketball going left to right. Krogman inside, going strong, and is fouled. Hits the deck, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul comes. First foul of the game here with 7:49 to go in the second quarter. It's called on Trevor Paulson, his first. And the Indians number 1 as Derek Krogman goes to the line here, 56% free throw shooter, 22 points a game. He leads the team in scoring, and the first one no good. Too strong off the rim. He'll have one more. A 3 for Derek Krogman, for Jared Harris, and a 2 for Drew Rubina is the scoring so far for the Hawks in this game. Not Rubina, who had that other basket for us. No good on the second free throw for Krogman. O'Reilly, thank you. Trevor O'Reilly with the bucket earlier in the first quarter, and we get the benefit of being right next to the bench tonight. Coach Utah telling his team, need to pick it up, need to be tougher, be stronger here, and not coming out with the fire intensity that he wants to see out of his club.
Yeah, they're getting out rebounded here so far right now, but when you stuff Derek out there, you got a bunch of guys that aren't really tall and physical. You know, they're more guard-oriented, and then they're going to get hurt on the inside, and that's what they did when Derek had to go out. So he's going to have to play a lot of minutes, and hopefully he's healthy enough to be able to do that.
13-8. Hawks without Tyler Kelly tonight. A sore ankle. There's a three. Top of the key. Counted. Alex Whelan gets his first basket. The second three for the Indians. The fourth three of the night. And here's a kick ball. A little pressure put on there by Marion as the Hawks go left to right. Alex Whelan, fourth leading scorer with 5 points a contest for the Indians, 10-9 overall. Krogman inside short corner has his pocket picked from behind. It's on the floor. He's able to get rid of it to Kelly. Now Gavin Soppy driving all the way in, too hard off the backside, rebounded by one of the guards, Whelan for Marion, and here come the Indians. 6:25 and counting here in the second quarter. Hawks down to their largest deficit in this game, 16-8. Up top with his Brozzi, left-handed by high dribble. Now he'll pass it up top to Whelan. Left side, left wing, it's Manderscheid, guarded by Soppy. Drives in, pulls up 13 feet, bounce pass right side. This is Paulson. A shot no good off the back of the rim. Krogman pushes ahead, has Harris down court, off the window and good. Right hand on the left side, Jared Harris gets a second field goal. He's got 5 points. Hawks cut it to 6 now, 16-10.
That's what they're going to need to do, get that rebound, get out, get down the court. They actually beat the Indians down the court that time, so great offensive set there for the Hawks.
Turn around, little jump hook, one-hand floater in the air. That's Kevin Manderscheid. He's a gym rat. You can't tell that, can you?
Yeah.
Manderscheid, the coach's son. A senior. There's a deep three from the Hiawatha area. Bounces around and pops out left side. No good. Rebounded by Grant Meth. The Hawks trail by 8 again, 18-10. Driving inside. Little duck under move. No good. Off the backside. Rebounded by Krogman. Krogman looking. Passes right side. Harris up top. Kelly for a three. Got it to go. Nothing but nylon. Kyle Kelly. That's who we need to step up for his older brother, Tyler. As Kyle, his first bucket of the game. As Kyle gets his 12th three of the year. Comes in fourth in that category. 12 of 30 now. Around 40%. As Hawks trail by 5, 18-13. Got a mismatch here. It's Paulson against Rubin. Here's a right corner three. That goes in. As Matt Brozzi again, his second three, third three for Marion. As a team, they shoot about 37%. On the other side, the Hawks exactly 37% as well for three-pointers. Marion, 105, 286 coming in. As inside, left hand, left side. Nice footwork there by Krogman off the window and good. Derek gets his second basket, his first inside variety, as the Hawks trail by 6 again, 21-15.
Yeah, hopefully they can step up this defensive pressure as Coach Utah's imploring them to do and haven't been able to do it here so far.
Jump hook inside, 4 feet out, right in the middle of the lane. Trevor Paulson gets his first bucket. Comes in averaging 10 points a game, making the press here. Kelly and Soppy playing catch with it in the backcourt. Now Soppy has it. Extended left wing. Right wing, it's Harris. Puts it on the floor, pass left corner. Soppy inside of Krogman. Triple team there of white jerseys. There's a ball batted away, trying to get to Rubin in the middle of the court. And it was poked away, and now off and run it. Whalen puts up. That's no good, but another rebound. Here's a step to the top of the key three, no good. Off the front of the rim, out rebounding Marion still is. They put it up, no good by Whalen. Kyle Kelly was challenging Whalen, goes out of bounds off of Kelly. Dunstan Werner will come back in, as will Trevor O'Reilly. And a new face in there. Coach Utah is trying a new member here. Is that Woolard? Woolard is in there. So a little freshness off the bench here to see if that makes a difference as the 6-foot freshman, the other freshman besides Kyle Kelly on this Hawks roster, is in the game with an 8-point lead for Marion, 23-15. Up top, now left side. Krogman guarding Ray. With a drive in and lost out of bounds off of Marion. It'll be Hawks basketball.
This is the second turnover on the Indians. They've done a nice job of, really running that offense, driving that baseline, pass along the baseline on the other side, and rotate it out top key for some three-pointers here. So Hawks going to have to defend that.
A little pressure here. Now we have a foul from behind. Krogman was just outside the left block. The Hawks baseline inbounds underneath. 23-15, 2:58 to go here in the second quarter. Hawks have won the last two meetings in this series. They did not play at all last year. Last meeting here was January 6th of 2015, 50-49. Marion leads the overall series since 2008 as 6-2. 6 wins for Marion, only 2 wins for West Delaware. Shot inside by Krogman, no good. Front side rebound. This is Connor Whalen. And here's a travel call on the right side just as Ray was getting it. And the Hawks will get it back. Another turnover for the Indians. Marion leads by 8, 2:42 to go, first half of play.
Yeah, Marion's going to put the 1-2-2 zone pressure on again, see if they can create a turnover here.
It's Waller and Soppy in the backcourt. Now a bounce pass to O'Reilly, left side. Here is Krogman from the floor, driving hard, off the window and good. Derek Krogman, his third field goal of the night. He's got 7. Hawks trail by 6, 23-17, 2:20 to go, second quarter.
Yeah, he did a nice job there. They got the ball to him out in the wing, and instead of popping the shot there, did a really, really nice move on that baseline, high off the glass.
6-point lead here for Marion. And we got another travel there, all on the far side.
Third turnover right here in real short order here, and they only had one the entire first quarter, so hopefully that's that defensive intensity coming up here now. See if they can take advantage of that and keep fighting into this lead. Hawks trail by 6 with 2:04 to go.
Rick Atkins, a new base just in there for Marion. He commits the traveling violation. He's one of the 7 juniors on this roster, 5 seniors that were honored tonight, 2 sophomores. Falls knocked away by Krogman. Now Marion comes all the way in, off the window, and good. Connor Whalen with his first bucket of the game. Incredibly quick first half here. Only 2 fouls called, both of them on Marion. Hawks trail by 8 again. Here's O'Reilly for a 3. No good. Off backside. Werner fighting for it. Waller fighting for it. They can't get it. And Marion has the basketball going right to left. There's Jaffer Murphy guarded by Soppy. Now back up on top. Left side. Drive lane. Paulson kicks it out. Bronzy wide open 3. Waller got there. No good off the backside. Rebounded by Krogman. Hawks have the basketball down 25-17. 1:10 counting here in the second quarter. New face ready to check in front of us here. Logan Wynn is at the table. 1:02 and counting here in the second quarter. Krogman looking, triple team again. Dribbles out of it. Good job by Krogman there. Not getting too big a hurry when the triple team comes. He just dribbled. He knew he had his dribble out of it. 50 seconds and counting here. 8-point lead again. Now up top is Warner, right side. This one's knocked away by Murphy. Going backward was Waller. Now Krogman was on the ground, and he's got to trip up the man that came up with the ball eventually. That is Connor Whalen. So on the ground, Krogman gets the incidental contact foul called there, his first. Team number 1. And that's a rarity. With 40 seconds to go in the second, we only have 3 team fouls. The Hawks picking up their first one right here.
Yeah, as a referee, you would normally feel that one team's just okay, they're playing zone. You don't get a lot of fouls typically when you're playing a zone. But Hawks are playing straight up man the whole time. That was their first foul of the half, so played a good, clean game of good half-court basketball.
It's going to be over and back. A pass that got away from the Marion thrower and trying to save it was Paulson. He about broke his ankle trying to do it on the half-court line. Luckily, he's okay as he that left ankle turned a little bit as he was trying to grab that one. He's fine. 25-17, 20 seconds to go. Hawks in the basket here, get some momentum going into the second half. Ball was taken away there, but they call a little reach-in foul as on the floor foul going to be called. Baseline inbounds underneath as Trevor Paulson will get his second team foul number 3. As coming back in here for the final 15.6, Grant Meth. As Meth is the another one of the 5 seniors. 25-17 up top, Krogman. Driving in all the way, puts it up, no good. Gets his own reach. Riverside. And the Hawks have battled back, still trail by 6. They trailed by 5 at the end of the first quarter. And it's 25-19 in favor of Marion. We're at halftime. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you from Marion High School. The Hawks find themselves down 6 at the halftime break, 25-19. Largest lead of the game has been 8 a few times for Marion. We've had one tie and one lead change so far in this game. So Hawks trailed by 5 at the end of the first period, 13-8, as they were outscored by the Indians 12-11 in period number 2. And our 6-point difference, 25-19 Marion here at halftime. And Derek Krogman leading the way with 9 points, 5 for Jared Harris. He's got a 3, as does Krogman. 3, Kyle Kelly for 3 points, and 2 from Trevor O'Reilly. And a little more offense, get a little more aggressive and tough here, I think is probably what's going on in the locker room for the Hawks here still, just like it was at the end of the first quarter. And too many rebounds that are going in the white jerseys' hands here in this game so far.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be talking about. Toughness in the paint area. There is, that's one stat I have. I didn't make my sheet up tonight. I didn't keep the rebounds, and I'd be upset if I saw what that number is, because right now they're doing a tremendous job of out rebounding us both offensively and defensively, and part of that's Tyler Kelly not being out, but then somebody else has got to step up and screen out. And right now they really haven't gotten anybody that's done that, and they really just come out and played a little more than what they normally do every game in and game out, and they're still looking for that guy. Just 4 guys in the scoring column here tonight, 2 points off the bench so far. Offensively, the Hawks, they try to get that ball in bounds to Krogman, and they're double teaming him and even triple teaming him at some time. So they've got to identify the fact that they're going to do that. Somebody else has got to be wide open, and we got to find who that guy is you could probably be around the 12 to 15-foot jump shot area and work that ball around a little bit. Now, they're 3 out of 11 from three-point range, maybe pulling a three-point, maybe a little quicker than Coach Uthoff. I kind of listened to him a little bit here on the side, and some of those shots, he's not sure that they're being taken in the context of their offense. So I'm sure they're talking a little bit about that, but that big key is they've got to figure out that rebounding.
Yes, indeed. As Marion has 7 in their scoring column, they are led by 6 points off the right hand of Matthew Brazzi with 2 3-pointers, 1 each quarter. Another 3-pointer from Alex Whalens. They have 3 threes in this game, 4 points from Japper Murphy, 2 for Jevin Manderscheid, 4 from Grant Meth, 2 for Connor Whalen, and 2 from Trevor Paulson. Trevor Paulson, who had 20 points in that win over South Tama last Friday night, a big one. As South Tama is ahead in the West Division, 56-44 was the final last Friday night here in Marion as the Indians beat South Tama. What else is sticking out to you number-wise, Billy?
These two teams, you look at the season stats, each team's got 19 games in it, and they're so close on a lot of those stats. It's eerily scary. Hawks are 14-5, and Marion's 10-9. So Marion's probably pretty close to, getting a few more victories out of that. And the one thing that jumps out is Marion's shooting percentage is a little bit better. They're 8 out of 15 from 2-point range, so a little over 50%. That's getting into that paint area and getting some putbacks, shooting 47%. Each team has 3 3-pointers, so that's even. Neither team has made a free throw yet. Marion hasn't even gotten to attempt one yet. So free throws haven't become an issue yet. If they do, the Hawks got a little bit better shooting percentage from Marion on that line. So, turnovers, Marion's got 5, Hawks got 4, so that's not a big deal. It's just, the rebounding, and then that's going to take care of some of the shooting percentage. So, a pretty evenly contest, even though the Hawks basically trailed most of that first half. It's going to be huge here, what adjustments each team make at halftime, what happens first 3-4 minutes of the third quarter.
These 2 3A schools battling it out here tonight. The Hawks have an enrollment size of 350. Marion sitting at 486. They will be East Side opponents next year. The final cross-division game between these two teams. Marion will be coming over after Western Dubuque leaving for the MVC, and the RVC will welcome in Anamosa as Marion, an East Side team. Next year, we'll get to see them 2 times starting next year for all the sports in East Division play. As other games going on tonight in the crossover games in boys basketball, the WAMAC Conference, Mount Vernon's at Center Point Urbana. Anamosa traveling to Tiffin to take on Clear Creek Amana. Beckman is in Independence. The Battle of the Mustangs, Western Dubuque took a trip down to Tama to take on South Tama. Solon is in Benton tonight. The Battle of the Vikings of Shellsburg. And one game was canceled tonight. Central DeWitt and Williamsburg will not be playing because of the weather. Not many area games besides that here, as you have one makeup game tomorrow. Monticello will play West Liberty at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, as they will make that one up before the first round regional game. Monticello hosting Solon in girls basketball tomorrow night. We'll have updates to that one. Our main coverage game tomorrow night will be West Delaware girls basketball, as the Hawks Indians a 6-point lead. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
The East News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
John and Bill back with you from Marion High School. 6-point lead for the Indians here at halftime. As these two teams found out this week, talked about it with Coach Uthoff on the pregame show. As West Delaware and Marion, both members of substate number 4. Marion will play the 6:30 game on Monday the 19th at Cedar Gymnasium. They'll take on the Maquoketa Cardinals, and West Delaware will battle the Blue Raiders of Anamosa. On the other side of that, Davenport Assumption, Central DeWitt, Butte Waller, and Mount Vernon Substate number 4 as Class 3A gets underway on Monday the 19th. As we are underway here in the second half of play, Marion gets the ball going left to right. 25-19 Indians. Here's a right wing three. Browsic got it to go. He's picking up where he left off. Another three. He's got a 3 in each of the first 3 quarters now. 9 points for Browsic, and it is a 9-point lead. Krogman can't get the reverse layup to go, going right to left. He just chased down the rebound. Harris for a 3 down. That's no good. Out front, but Krogman gets the rebound and good. Good working, battling underneath Garrett Krogman. He's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's a good job there getting a couple offensive rebounds there and getting that bucket back.
Here's a steal, trying to get it to the right side. Krogman swipes it away. 28-21. Largest lead has been 9 for Marion. 7-point advantage now. With 7 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Harris left side to Soppy. It's original starters. Kelly, Harris. Also Krogman, Soppy, and Rubina. Tyler Kelly not in uniform tonight. Injured his ankle in practice yesterday. There's a 3 by Kyle Kelly. Left corner. Bounds out backside. Rebound Marion. 28-21 Indians. 6:40 and counting third quarter. Here's Paulson working his way in the lane. That's going to be a foul from behind as Soppy gets called for the contact from behind as took the basketball as Grant Meth. As the baseline inbounds on the floor foul called. Rubina will hustle out. Trevor O'Reilly comes in. 28-21, 6:34 to go, quarter 3. Inbounding it is Alex Whalen inside. Left-handed jump hook, no good. Goes and gets a rebound over O'Reilly. Tips it anyway, but the Hawks come up with it. And they have the basketball. Harris, now O'Reilly. Left side, back up top. Krogman going in, and he traveled first before the contact came, says the near side official. Just shuffled that feet, and it was very close to where the contact came when he shuffled the feet, and the official gave it to the Indians.
Yeah, that was one of those ones. There's a bang-bang play. I mean, he did shuffle his feet because of the contact, but maybe he shuffled it beforehand. Hard to tell. It's the first turnover here in the second half for the Hawks.
Down by 7, 6:05 and counting here in the third. Browsie has it up top. Soppy on him. That was near travel, but he must have kept that left pivot foot. Tough to see for our angle. This one's batted out. Browsie goes and gets it. Now up top, Mandershot. Right side. Now up top, Browsie. 7-point lead here for Marion. 5:45 and counting in the third quarter. The last win for Marion came here on January 6th of 2015, a 1-point game, 50-49. They lead the overall series since they started playing again in 07-08. As there's a turnaround jumper off the window and good by Trevor Paulson. Since 07, 6-2, Marion leads this series. 30-21. They've both been longtime members. The Hawks started the conference back in 1943. As Marion has been around about that same time as well. Soppy now O'Reilly, right side. Kelly. Hawks down by 9. Largest deficit they have trailed by in this game. Now a shot inside, up and good by Derek Krogman. And Hawks being patient, working around. And Krogman gets another basket. He's got 13. Here's Paulson now, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Trevor O'Reilly sold it. Little contact there. Paulson with a little shiver at the end. Went right into the defender. Great job by Trevor O'Reilly as they call the foul on Paulson. That's a big one, too. That's his third.
Yeah, that's his third. He's the only one that's in any trouble at all. Nobody else in the game on any of the teams got more than one. But he's that guy that's kind of that calming force on the inside that paint area. You know, they're going to substitute here for him now. But he's that one that's kind of, even on offense, they're going to him into that paint area, and he's creating a lot of things. So we'll see how that changes things here.
30-23, 4:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Back up top. O'Reilly, now Kelly drives in, takes a 13-footer, no good. Spins in, pops out left side. Backside rebound by Mandershine. The Indians have it. 7-point lead for Marion now, 4:25 and counting third quarter. Driving in, nope. He throws it out, and it's going to go over and out of bounds. They just let it go wisely there. As, well, maybe not wisely. You pick it up, and it's not as closer as the Hawks. On the sideline out of bounds, as the Hawks have a couple more subs in here. Dunson Warner back in, as Logan Wynn is in as well. Wynn, one of the sophomores, juniors on this team, I should say, 6'3" junior. Krugman has it, triple team, short corner. He skips past right side. Warner, Harris swings it. O'Reilly gets it inside. Good, off the window and right through Garrett Krugman. He's got 6 in his third quarter. He's got all of the Hawks points so far, and they've cut it to 5. 30-25 Marion, 3:50 and counting here in the third. Little contact as he drove when on the floor called as he put the shot up. It went in but does not count. Alex Whalen was the offensive player. Trevor O'Reilly gets the foul called on him, his first team number 2 here in the second half.
Connor Whalen and Japper Murphy reporting in for the Indians, and that was a great possession there by the Hawks. There was half a dozen times they could have shot a three-pointer, but they kept working, they kept passing, got that ball in the paint area. A high percentage shot by Krugman.
5-point Marion lead, 3:35 and counting, third frame. Right side with it, guarded by Krugman. The Marion offensive player, Mason Ray, driving in off the window, no good. Jaffe gets the rebound. Murphy snagged it away from Dunston Werner. Here's a 3 right side. That does not go. Backside rebound off the missed out shot by Manderscheid. Harris now Werner. Skip pass right to left wing. O'Reilly for a 3. Big, no. Off the back of the rim, but good rebound by the junior Logan Wynn as the Hawks have the basketball. Werner, O'Reilly, Harris, Wynn, and Krugman. Nice move by Trevor O'Reilly all the way in. Contact coming off the window and good. And O'Reilly goes to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Coach Utah talked about he's one of the men need to step up to help out the offense. We've seen it at times here for O'Reilly as he comes in, only averaging 4, but we've seen some offensive spurt nights from him. And there's 4 points for him now as he misses the free throw.
Yeah, that's that offensive spark, and he was really fired up when he made that thing, and he didn't finish that three-point play, but hopefully that's that little spark, that little energy he needs to be that extra spark that the Hawks need offensively.
Down to a 3-point lead here, 30-27, 2:54 to go in the third quarter. Marion has the ball. Harris out top guarding Brasi. Pass to the left side. Ray. Guarded by Krugman. Baseline drive. He dribbled right off his foot and out of bounds. He's done that a couple times, and Krugman has challenged him. Times of not having the basketball. The Hawks down by 3, 30-27, 2.5 to go here in the third. Werner dribbles top of the key, right side of Harris. Harris now skip past left side. There's O'Reilly, now back up top to Werner. Right side, Harris, surveying. Here's Wynn, now left corner, inside. Triple team comes, Krugman. Being patient, good job by Derek Krugman. As Harris, great ups by Trevor O'Reilly. Harris almost sent that one to Cedar Rapids, as there's a nice job by Wynn tracking that ball down. Here's Krugman, and a travel first. Contact coming, but after he traveled with it, the official says Kyle Kelly will hustle back in now as Logan Wynn will come out. Alex Whelan is re-entering for Marion, as is Grant Neff. 2:05 to go in the third, 30-27. Hawks trail by 3.
Yeah, they've done a nice job here so far in the third quarter. Cut that halftime lead in half, and really both teams played some outstanding defense here the whole night, but especially here. I'm sure both teams must have really talked about that at halftime.
Turnaround jump hook in the lane, 11 feet out, no good. Backside rebound by Krugman. Hawks down by 3, 150 and counting here in the third. Left side, Harris. Back to Harris from O'Reilly. Inside, that's going to be a reach in on the on-call of Alex Whalen. His first, team number 3 here. Baseline inbounds underneath for the Hawks.
Yeah, and they're really leaning on Krugman underneath there as well, too. So, trying to deny him that basketball as much as you can. And if they get it into it, man, they're putting a triple team on quick.
There's a pass right side. Harris for a 3. No good. Short. Off front. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy passed it, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Hawks. They say it'll stay Marion basketball. 1:20 to go here in the third. Murphy trying to get in. He does at the corner. Connor Whelan. All the way in, up, no good. Off the backside, rebounded by Kelly as he comes crashing to the floor. He gets up in a hurry. As a foul, he got undercut, did Kelly, as they called the foul on Connor Whelan. I have him for 2. It's only 1? I've got him for 1. Okay. I'm missing a foul on Marion then. 32 has 1. There we go. 30-27. A 3-point lead. Hawks have it. Down by 3. 105 and counting here in the third. Warner, Soppy, O'Reilly, Krogman, and Kyle Kelly, the 5 for the Hawks. Warner tries to get it inside. Murphy jumps up and smacks it out of bounds. And it will stay baseline inbounds underneath. Hawks basketball.
Murphy's got some leaps in him here. I'm assuming he's a broad jumper and high jumper in track because he can jump.
Yes, indeed. Krugman, left side. Soppy, right-hand dribble, top of the key. Chest pass to Werner. O'Reilly backing into the lane, gets it out. Soppy now. 40 seconds and counting. Hawks trail by 3. Right side, O'Reilly. Skip pass, left wing. Quick pass to the corner. Werner now pull-up jumper. Kelly got it. 14-footer just off the left elbow. Kyle Kelly gets his second field goal of the night. Hawks trail by 1 now. 30-29. Closest they've been since the first quarter. Marion has it. Murphy up top. Matt. And all the way in. And a foul comes on the left side. A little bumping contact there. Baseline inbounds underneath for Marion. Called a foul on Dunstan Warner, his second, team number 4.
Yeah, 7.4 seconds to go, so don't want to give up anything real easy here right before the quarter.
And Krogman gets it and airballs it out the end line, and that is the end of quarter number 3. The Hawks have battled back. Trail by 1, 30-29. A timeout in the fourth quarter is on the way. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Marion. Hawks trail by 1, 30-29. West Delaware basketball going right to left. It's Kyle Kelly, Krugman, O'Reilly, Harris, and Soppy. Hawks are without their second leading scorer, coming in scoring 16 points tonight. Tyler Kelly, because of an ankle injury he suffered in practice yesterday. And Derek Krugman was sick this week. Influenza B, and the Hawks have their first lead since the first quarter. Kyle Kelly with the 14-foot jumper got it to go, and the Hawks lead 31-30. Our second lead change of this game with one tie way back in that first quarter. As there's a lob play type, Soppy knocked it away. Hawks have numbers 4 on 3, getting it out to Harris, left corner, no good. Off the backside, but rebounded by O'Reilly. Right time, right place for Trevor. Right side, Kyle Kelly now. Up top to Soppy. Swinging it to Harris. Harris looking. Now, O'Reilly will right hand, hip high, dribble it up. Top inside contact. Can't get it to go. Krugman will go to the line to shoot 2. As we'll call the foul on Mason Ray, his first, team number 5.
Yeah, they're again going to the line. We talked during the commercial break there. I don't know if I can ever remember any game ever I've been at when neither team made a free throw through the first 3 quarters. Marion hasn't even shot one yet.
Yeah. Pretty rare indeed, and the Hawks are still looking for it, as no good on the free throw there for Krugman. He'll have one more. He's 0 for 3. Hawks are 0 for 4 as a team, and as Bill said, Marion not there yet. And Derek Krugman with the free throw up and good, as 32-30 now, the 2-point lead. And Coach Utah wants a timeout, full timeout. We'll take it with them. Hawks lead by 2, 6:58 to go in this game. And this is West Delaware boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Hawks have their biggest lead in this game, only by 2. Still a lot of time left. But playing good right now, 32-30. Great hustle by Kyle Kelly. Knocks this one away from the intended offensive target. It rolls out of bounds, and Marion has it going left to right. 6:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Hawks trailed by 6 at the halftime break, 25-19 after down by 5 at the first quarter. Here's a foul inside. Kyle Kelly with a holding foul, as that'll be his first, team foul number 5. The Hawks outscored the Indians 10-5 in that third quarter, as Marion led by a point heading into the fourth. Hawks lead by 2 now, 6.5 to go in the game.
Yeah, they've turned up the defensive pressure and created some turnovers on the Indians that they weren't able to do in that first half, and then limited them on the board. So they've done a nice job with the adjustments we talked about at halftime.
Up top is Paulson. He was plagued with 3 fouls. He only has 4 points in this game. He's the leading scorer coming in without Zuki. Has 10 points tonight for Paulson here. It's going to be another over and back violation call, as O'Reilly was getting on the floor for it, but it was touched by Paulson. And another over and back turnover there called. And the Hawks have the basketball with the 2-point lead, 32-30, 6-10 to go in this ball game. Soppy, O'Reilly, Kelly, Krugman, and Harris, the original starting 5. Up top with it, Soppy, now O'Reilly. Trevor looking, puts it on the floor, then passes it to Harris. Kyle Kelly, the step back floater in the air, got it to go. Beautiful move there. The 1-footer in the air there, and the nice job by Kyle Kelly, about 10 feet off that left baseline. He gets his 4th field goal tonight. Hawk people want to travel there. The Marion player goes in. They shoot a basket. They're just out of rhythm offensively. And the Hawks try to take advantage of it. A 4-point lead. O'Reilly thought about it. He dribbles in, takes a shot, no good off the backside, as he took the 12-footer instead of the 20-some-footer there. No good. Marion gets it. They have a timeout called here. Marion will take a full timeout. We'll take a breather with them. 5:22 to go in the game. 34-30 in favor of the Hawks. This is West Delaware boys basketball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Marion still looking for the first points. They almost got it there. No good. Krogman gets the rebound on the missed shot by Grant Neff. Marion still looking for their first points of this fourth quarter. West Delaware outscoring the Hawks 5-0 since the end of the third when they trailed by a point. Hawks lead by 4, 34-30, 4:40 and counting here in the fourth. And this defense is really shining. The offense has been the greatest tonight. Shorthand with Tyler Kelly, the second leading scorer. Derek Krogman has done a great job battling the flu this week. And there's the ball batted away. Harris couldn't get it. Whamlin all the way in, off the window and good. It's a 2-point game, 34-32.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do is they're going to get a turnover, get over the top of the key. That was an easy breakaway for Whalen.
O'Reilly back up top. Harris, Soppy, looking. Now O'Reilly. Kyle Kelly. The 16-footer, you bet. Right on the arm, contact. And don't do that, son. Do not do that right in front of the official. That's a good way to get yourself a technical foul. As Kyle Kelly was over the line, it sure looked like there was some movement there on the body of the arm. He thought he got a piece of the ball. That's fine, but you got a piece of his right arm as well. And first free throw is up and good for Kyle Kelly. That's exactly the offensive set that Coach Uthoff wanted there. Kelly coming out of the screen and had the perfect 16-footer, and he's at the line for one more as the foul is called on Jaffer Murphy, his second. 35-32 now. Kelly can't get the second one to go. It's off the back. Remember, Lubina fights between two white jerseys and gets it to a teammate. Hawks have the ball up 3, under 4 minutes to play in the game. Great job by Lubina out fighting Marion that time.
Yeah, that's it. What we're talking about, that defense. They're just a little step quicker than what Marion is here in the second half. And, you know, whatever Coach Utah talked about at halftime, you better get a prescription on that and follow that.
As there's a pass that was knocked away, but Soppy able to come up with it. Yeah, turned out to be a just fine pass. As up top, Lubina. Right side, Soppy. Back up on top. All the way in. This was knocked out of bounds. As Kelly driving in. Knocked out of bounds by the big fella, Grant Neff. Hawks have the ball up by 3. 3:20 and counting in the fourth. Krogman thought about it, put it on the floor. As left side, here's Soppy.
Didn't say anything, but I was shaking my head.
I know you were. I saw you. Krogman will contact there. Nothing called. Hawks have to play through it and timeout. Coach Uthoff wants a timeout here. Full timeout will be called for the Hawks as they have 4. Check that 3 timeouts remaining. Marion has 4. 35-32, 3:09 to go in the fourth. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Hawks lead by 3, 3:05 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Hawks averaging 57 points tonight. They gave up 47 a ball game coming in. They're ranked third in Class 3A. Boy, it sure looked like that ball was hit out of bounds off of Trevor Paulson. Derek Krogman called for going off of him. Coach Utah asking the sideline official for his perspective, and he said, I didn't see it good enough. He was closer. Sure looked like it went off of the white jersey, not the black, but life goes on. Hawks have the 3-point lead, 2:42 to go in the fourth, and there's a great hustle effort by Kelly, knocking this one out of bounds as he got in front of the pass intended for Mandershine.
Yeah, this is a great defensive battle here. Hawks really cramping down here in this second half. Marion did a tremendous job on the Hawks in that first half. So, you know, for people who want to like to see an offensive game, this was not the game to come to tonight. This is a great defensive battle.
Marion is a top 10 in the Class 3A as well with points given up. They're at 49 points a game given up. So Hawks third in the state in 3A with 47 tonight as the Hawks have the 3-point lead, 2:10 and counting. This quick-moving game. We're not even an hour old yet. 58 minutes in this one here tonight, real time-wise, as there is a hustle and going to be a foul just out of bounds.
Out of bounds. I think Rubino, when he dove for it, he was out of bounds.
Great hustle there. Rubino getting on the floor. Hawks lead by 3. The least amount of points the Hawks have scored so far this season has been 43 points. The least Marion has scored was 37, and they lost to Cedar Rapids Jefferson on a Saturday in January. And there's a pass out of bounds, just throwing it up too hard and goes into the bleachers on the far side. Hawks have the ball back. 1:58 to go in the fourth. Japper Murphy will come back in now for Marion.
Paulson got himself in trouble there. He dribbled in there into the paint area, picked up his dribble, and then he's trying to look over Derek Krogman. Can't do it. In the paint area, getting a 3-second call on him, so he just tried to throw it out to the corner, but way over the head. Third total here in the fourth quarter on the Indians. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Again here tonight. Take that 5 times. And here is Kelly. Now drives, kicks it back out. And the Hawks with a 3-point lead, minute and a half to go. 16 fouls on Marion, so they commit a foul. The Hawks will be shooting 5 on the Hawks. As this one is going to be knocked out of bounds by Browsey from behind. Hawks will have it going right to left. 1:22 to go in this game. Still a 3-point lead, 35-32 West Delaware.
It'll be
first field goal here in the fourth, and no bigger one than that dunk. He got wide open away from the defense. There's a 30-second timeout called here by Marion, and what a momentum play that was to give yourself a 5-point lead with only 1:14 to go in this game.
Yeah, they were sitting there. We were talking, are they going to go for a foul, try to do it on a foul or whatever? And, boy, Derek just did a good job of getting an inside position on him. Good look there by O'Reilly as he was bringing the ball inbound. Found Krogman, and he did a little spin move, and there was nobody there. And put that down with some authority, and they got that lead up to a 5-point lead now. And Marion, with the kind of offense they run, they really run a spread offense where a lot of times they take a lot of time off the clock. They probably aren't going to be able to take that much time in a normal offense. So be interesting to see if they end up throwing up a shot, forcing a shot maybe a little too early, but Hawks, you got another minute 14 to play some outstanding defense.
Up by 5, 37-32. Hawks going for their 15th win of the season. 14-5 coming in, 12-4 in the Wamac Conference. Marion 10-9.
Yeah.
And 9-7. There's a ball on the floor. A jump ball called. It'll stay Marion basketball. Great job by Harris, getting his hand in the cookie jar there, knocking that away from Whalen, the Marion guard. And Indians will have to reset it here in front of their own bench, sideline inbounds. Rossi will bring it up over the M logo at half court. Here's Whalen. Harris bothering him up under a minute to go. Up by 5 for the Hawks. Left side is Mandershine now driving in. Turn around in the lane, stuck with it. Nice bounce pass. Whalen puts up. No good off the backside. Now he's going to lose it out of bounds. Should be Hawks ball. It is. Great job by the Hawks. Marion has had trouble getting some shots inside here tonight. They've had a few just roll right off of that rim. And the Hawks are taking advantage of it with a low scoring game, 37-32, 48 seconds to go. And a 5-point lead in the ball.
And still not committed to foul. They're going to try to create a turnover here with that three-quarter court pressure.
Not enough time, I wouldn't think. Straight up, going for a turnover with the jump ball. Timeout. Timeout it is. Good call. Coach Utah with the 30-second timeout. It would have been Hawks ball off the jump ball anyway, but a 30-second timeout as two more timeouts coming here for the Coach Utah if he needs them. 3 on the other side for Marion. As 37-32, 38 seconds on the clock here in this quarter number 4.
Yeah, and you talked about how fast the game was. Neither team called any timeouts till here in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's just real quick. Not many fouls. Very quick game. And when teams play defense like they are, no fouls. That clock continues to run. It's almost worse than a 35-point continuous clock. It just keeps going. And now the Hawks are going to have to make sure they get this ball in bounds. And when you do, get it to a free throw shooter if you can. But there again, they got it to Krogman here the last time. We'll see what happens this play.
Fighting through that energy factor here tonight, but it hasn't really bothered Krogman as he gets the ball, goes strong. He's fouled from behind. Grant Meth is influenza B. In fact, Derek Krogman this week, he's able to fight through it. Having a nice night here tonight. 9 points at halftime. 18 points on the night, going to the line to add more here and give his team a more comfy lead. No good off the first free throw. And he'll have one more. The subs come back in here for Marion, Manderscheid, and Ray re-enter for the Indians. 37-32, 35.8 to go in this fourth quarter. Only an hour and 4 minutes old here tonight from Marion High School. And the second one spins around, pops out right side. Krogman, one make tonight. 1 of 6 from the line in the second and fourth quarters. Here's Paulson going all the way in, putting up. That's no good. And a foul from behind called on Krogman. The baseline inbounds underneath the 6th-team foul, so it'll still be no shooting yet for Marion as Krogman gets his second foul called. Hawks by 5, 20.8 to go in this game.
Yeah, and their game, you just don't want to give up anything real cheap or easy right now here under their own bucket. Whalen's going to bring the ball in bounds.
Right side, this is Brasi. Pass to the top of the key, Manderscheid. Not much time here for Marion. And their travel there, they're acting like they have more time than they do. Pass inside, Whalen off the window, good, it's timeout. Whalen with his second basket in the fourth quarter. 3 baskets on the night, he's got 7 points. Of the timeout there, a full timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
They're not looking to foul still. 7 seconds, still not looking to foul. And a call foul or a timeout? Oh, yeah, timeout. Coach Utah was calling the timeout. And I didn't know if the official heard it because he did not point. He pointed looked like the Marion player, but he was pointing at the West Delaware player, Rubina, who smartly was calling a timeout because he heard Coach Utah yell it to our left here from the sideline. As a good heads up by the coach's son, Drew Rubina, as timeout there. 32nd is, so one full timeout remaining for the Hawks. Earlier tonight, this afternoon, I should say, we started at 4:30. The freshman from Marion won 71-35, and the sophomores also lost for the Hawks as Marion won that contest. Is a 3-point game right now. 5.4 to go in the fourth. 37-34.
I wrote it on the program.
Oh, okay. There it is. 55-42 the final. As the sophomores from West Delaware falling to Marion. The Hawks trying to win the varsity contest here. You want to see how they set up. Coach Manderscheid calling the timeout now. There'll be a timeout, a full timeout is, but we will keep it right here. 37-34, 5.4 on the clock. So one timeout remaining for each team. A 30 for Marion, a full for the Hawks. Mike Manderscheid in his 10th season, taking over in 2008 from Corby Lobby, who stepped away to become the activities director here at Marion High School. 2 state tournament appearances for Coach Manderscheid in his time here. Has 4 total in the history of Marion boys basketball. Way back in 1950, 1952, 2009, and 2011. The Hawks have been to 4 as well, of course, 98, 2000, 2008, and last year, the 4th place finish in Class 3A in 2017. They lead by 3 here, 5.4 to go. We talked to the best free throw shooter stat-wise is Drew Rubina. He's taking the ball out of bounds here. As Marion lining up to deny. Rubina trying to get in bounds. They do, and a foul right away, Brazzi. Harris got the ball, and Jared will go to the line to shoot the one in the bonus, the 18th foul on Marion, as Brazzi picks up his second personal foul as Jared Harris to the line is,
look at that,
0 for 3. How about that? I did not realize.
Yeah, I did. I got him a 0% free throw shooter.
Wow.
3.
How about that? 0 for 3 on the season. That's hard to believe.
Right now would be a good time to make your first one of the year.
Oh, excellent time. How about that, boy? Nothing but net.
Not a boy, senior.
Jared Harris, you bet. One of the team, 10 seniors stepping up here. And there's one more to come. Jared Harris, 38-34, got the second one to go. And the Hawks 5-5, 39-34. Right side, 2 seconds on the clock. 3 no good off the back of the rim. The Hawks come away with the win. Down by 9 at one point in this game, and they win by 5. It wasn't easy, but a hard-fought defensive field victory here tonight, 39-34. They outscored the Indians in that fourth quarter, 10-4, only 4 points in the fourth quarter. They outscored them 20-9 in the second half after they were down by 6 at halftime. What an effort for the Hawks here tonight as they hold their 6th team under 40 points here tonight. 6th team under the 40-point mark on the season as the Hawks only scored 39 points themselves, as that is their lowest total of the year at 39 points for this offense, but without second leading scorer Tyler Kelly here tonight with that ankle injury. We will take a timeout. Our postgame starts next. This is West Delaware boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Back into Marion High School Gymnasium. Hawks get the win here tonight on the road by 5, 39-34. As they outscore the Indians 20-9 in the second half. As we had 3 lead changes in this game and 1 tie. Marion with a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 13-8. They outscored the Hawks 12-11 in the second quarter with a 25-19 lead at halftime. And then the Hawks outscoring Marion the last 2 quarters, 10-5 in that third frame for a 1-point deficit going into the fourth. Marion led 30-29. And then the Hawks outscoring the Indians again 10-4 in that final frame. And they get the 5-point win, 39-34. The night that the offense just wasn't clicking. Marion, good defense as well, only giving up 49 points a game, coming in one of the top 10 in Class 3. The Hawks third in Class 3 with 47 averaging per game. And what a defensive battle it was. And the offense able to come alive late, led by Derek Krogman and company. Has 18 points. He had 9 in both halves. But there was enough offense there. But the defense was the storyline of the game tonight here.
It was, and I'm going to wait till Coach is here, so what I want to say, I want to make sure he hears me, because I am so impressed with what they did here tonight.
Absolutely, as the defense. The headline here tonight, as Coach Utah sitting down with us now as the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. And how about that defense here tonight, giving up only under 40 points for the 6th time this season with the 5-point win here tonight. And what a gutsy effort by your team.
And I think it was 9 in the second half, and one of those was in the last 4 seconds of the game. Yes. So, as expected, halftime was a little challenging for him. I thought I was a little concerned with, I thought our effort was a little iffy in the first half, and I challenged a lot of things. And, I couldn't be more proud of my guys. I mean, they came back out. It was ugly, but we took care of business, and it started defensively. We gave them, in the first half, clean look after clean look. They won every 50-50 ball. I mean, little stuff that we don't do. We just looked a step slow, but give Marion credit. They moved, they shared, and they just outworked us in the first half. Like I said, we were able to regroup there, kind of get some things figured out, and really, really grind it out in the second half.
And they responded in that second half, outscoring Marion, as you said, 20-9, only 9 points for the Indians in that second half. And your offense was sparked there by Derek Krogan with 9 points in the second half, the lowest amount of points for the offense here tonight with 39. We talked about it. It could be a struggle here tonight offensively with Derek battling the flu this week. How much energy we have didn't look like it made that much difference to him, but not having Tyler Kelly in the lineup offensively, that showed at times tonight other guys had to step in and help out.
Tyler's a huge piece to our puzzle. I mean, he's one of the best players in the area, in the state, in my opinion. And, you know, when you rep all week a certain way, we didn't have Derek in practice all week, and then we lose Kyle today. So we haven't repped this lineup we had a whole lot. You know, normally those two are on the floor together. And, you know, I thought Marion did a great job of really collapsing on Derek. I think we missed a lot of next pass steals to him. And we got a little sub mode early as far as knocking that three down. But we had some great looks in the first half, and we just didn't shoot it well enough. And, you know, we didn't settle. We were a little bit more patient in the second half, and we were finally able to get Derek inside a couple times.
Well, and I always talk about I like to hand out a game ball to somebody that did something outstanding, you know, in the game tonight, maybe off the bench or, you know, whatever. But, Coach, I'm giving it to you tonight because I'm telling you what, that first half you talked about it, they were a little lethargic, a little slow getting to the 50-50 balls, giving up too many offensive rebounds, all those little things that a lot of people don't look at. You know, and we talked about at halftime, you know, somebody's going to have to step up defensively, and whatever you talk to them about at halftime, bottle that, keep that going, get a tape recorder, doing what you got to do, because whatever you said, those kids responded because that's the best defense I've seen these kids play all year long, and they had one of their top defenders out.
Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't repeat what was said in there. I know it was pretty fiery, you know, and we've talked all year. These kids battle, you know, and if you take away our first two games of the year, we're giving up about 41 points a game. And it's a special group that really bought into what we wanted to do defensively. You know, and they did. You know, I challenged each and every single one of them, from Derek all the way down to our 13th man tonight. And they responded. On our bench gave us a little bit more energy. And when we went, there was no lapse on the defensive side of things when we subbed in and out tonight.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks with the win, 39-34, and finding a way to get it done. 15th overall win on the year, 13-4 now. The WAMAC, and one of the things in mind, that nice thing to look at is the overall WAMAC conference title. You put yourself in better position for that here tonight with another win.
Yeah, you know, and we just won a conference title. We got to get in the most on Tuesday. My message to the kids in there is, I said, these kids got experience cutting the nest down last year. You know, and it's a pretty cool honor. You know, unfortunately, it's going to be on the road, but I want to go to the most on Tuesday. I want to come back. I want to get in our gym, and I want to cut our nest down for the second year in a row. And that's an unbelievable honor for these kids. You know, in our short time, our 5 years here, if we can find a way to get our second conference title with the league that we play in, you know, our kids deserve a ton of credit, and I really hope we come to play on Tuesday because I want to see them. I want to enjoy that moment with them.
Yes, indeed. 15-5 now, 13-4 in the conference. We'll talk to you in the morning. Great effort tonight. Congrats on the win, and have a safe trip home.
Thanks, guys.
Matt John, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, with the win here tonight, as the Hawks will continue on now Tuesday night. Anamosa, the opponent, as they will travel down to take on the Blue Raiders for the final game of the season, the regular season, here on Tuesday night. So the Hawks, with their 15-5 record now, 13-4, as I mentioned, overall. The WAMAC, 6-3 on the road here this year. For Marion, they are now 10-10. 9-8 overall. The WAMAC 9-2 now at home, so giving Marion their first WAMAC conference loss at home on the season here tonight with a spectacular effort as they get the victory, 39-34. We'll take a quick break, come back to wrap it all up here from Marion after this from KMCH Sports.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
And Bill, back with you from Marion High School Gymnasium. You're ready to wrap this one up here tonight. An hour and 10 minutes. A quick defensive field contest here. The Hawks get the win 39-34. Featured one tie, 3 lead changes. The Hawks' biggest lead of the game was 7, and the Indians led by 9 at one point in this contest. And the Hawks improved the record to 15-5 overall. And they send Marion home with their 10-10 mark. As the Hawks, led by Derek Krugman, with 18 points. He had a 3 to start the game. The first bucket of the game came early in the first quarter. As Krugman coming in, Coach Uthoff and company, not sure how he would be energy-wise. He battled the influenza B all week. He was at practice on Monday, not on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, they had a shoot-around, not able to go there. Thursday, not able to go in practice. So he hadn't been there since Monday, but he's a gamer, and he's an all-stater as the junior. Krugman led the way with 18 points tonight. Kyle Kelly with 10 points, filling in for his brother Tyler Kelly, as Tyler out with that foot injury sustained in practice yesterday. Kyle Kelly had a 3 to get things going offensively in the second quarter, and then Mr. Kelly had 7 points in the second half. 7 points for Jared Harris as well. He had a 3 early on in the ball game, as he had 2 big free throws at the end of the game to really seal the deal. 4 points for Trevor O'Reilly, as he had a 2 in the first and third quarters. The Hawks had 4 scorers offensively and 3 3-pointers tonight, 4 bench points for West Delaware. For Marion, they had 7 scorers, led by Matthew Brazzi with 9 points, 7 for Alex Whalen, 4 for Trevor Paulson, 4 for Japper Murphy, and Grant Meth had 4 as well, 2 for Kevin Mandershine and Connor Whalen, as they had themselves 4 3-pointers. They have 4 3-pointers, 3 in the first and 1 in the second half. 6 bench points for the Indians. As the earlier games today, freshman lost for the Hawks, 71-35, and the sophomores also fell. The Indians 55-42. The Hawks varsity team gets a 5-point win, 39-34, and great confidence moving on here to Tuesday night, trying to close it out with a victory down in Anamosa for a share at least of that East Side title. Maybe get some help from Maquoketa to pull off an upset at Epworth over Western Dubuque on senior night. Be a tall task for them. But you never know what can happen in this always tough East Division.
And that's why you got to play these games, and you just don't know. There for about the first 2.5 quarters looked like a big upset here tonight, and Hawks just gutted it out, played some outstanding defense, and got the win. And we'll get to see these Indians again. They play the first game, Maquoketa districts, at the West Delaware Gym.
So you go to Gymnasium on the 19th at 6:30.
And if both teams win, we'll be facing them in the second round. So we very well could get another look at these guys.
Thursday, the 22nd, the second round.
It should be just about as good a battle then as it is now. And Marion's a very, very good team. Congratulations to the sophomore team. From what I understand, the sophomore team's an undefeated team.
Oh, wow. Thank you. And we're back into Marion High School Gymnasium, ready to close this one out. As we'll have a couple minutes here. Let's talk about West Delaware bowling, as the bowlers will be in the WAMAC Conference tournament tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I should say, 2 o'clock start, right, or 1 o'clock?
Wow. I think it's 2.
2 o'clock start in Vinton, as the West Delaware boys and girls bowling teams, Coach Bosenberg and Coach Morris, will be down there. What's the style look like for the Hawks? What's the competition field for the WAMAC Conference tomorrow? A lot of good teams filled in that conference, and they'll all be on hand in Vinton tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, the WAMAC has 7 teams that participate in bowling for the girls and the boys, and Hawks are kind of third seeded in both of them, so they're going to have the work cut out for them. On the girls' side, Western Dubuque leading with a 26-48 match score. Macokina second with a 24-90. Hawks with a 24-81. So could very well shape up to be a 4-team battle.
And we're back one more time here for Marion High School Gymnasium as the bowling situation down in Vinton on tomorrow afternoon.
But yeah, it'll be a 4-team horse in that girls' side. There's 4 teams that have pretty equal scores, and bowling is one of those days. Some days you got it and some days you don't, so anything could happen in that. Western Dubuque won it last year with a 28-95. That was a huge score for a girls' team, so good luck to the girls tomorrow, Coach Bosenberg. On the boys' side, Western Dubuque got about a little over 100-pin lead over what everybody else. Macokina second with 29-65. West Delaware boys 29-29. So it'll be kind of a 3-team horse probably in the boys' side. Macokina won it last year with a really nice 33-63. So, it's one of those things. West Delaware finished 6th last year in the WAMAC, but made it down to state and ended up winning the state championship. So it's a good precursor because next Tuesday is a qualifying. So it's a nice little competition against some teams that are going to be a little better than them average-wise coming in. So a huge opportunity for Coach Morris and Coach Bosenberg and those kids tomorrow to come out, a little adverse conditions, go out and try to win a WAMAC championship, and then turn around and Tuesday over at Cherry Lanes in Dubuque, try to get themselves qualified for the state tournament.
Yes, indeed. As also going on tomorrow, great luck to all the area coverage wrestlers participating in districts tomorrow, especially the West Delaware Hawks, as they'll be in Independence. Jamie and Roger will have all the action there from Independence on tomorrow at noon. Well before noon, they'll have the coverage as the Coach's Corner will begin at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Jamie Vasky will have a district wrestling preview for that one as be on a little after 9 o'clock after he has the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks on as well, Jeff Voss, as I'll have area coaches on tomorrow. Morning starting at 9 a.m. in the Coach's Corner, and then at noon it's district wrestling. From Independence, West Delaware girls basketball tomorrow night. They open up the Class 3A regional schedule. The Hawks will travel to Mount Vernon. Bill and I will be there for all the action tomorrow night. The final meeting here tonight between these two teams is cross-division opponents of the WAMAC Conference. Is Marion coming in on the east side next year, goes to the West Delaware Hawks, as now the series in the past 9 meetings dating back to 2008, 6 wins for Marion, 3 for West Delaware. The first win here for the West Delaware Hawks since 2007, as the last time Marion won a game here against the Hawks. Last meeting here for the Hawks in Marion was January 6th of 2015, a 1-point game, 50-49, as the Hawks get the victory here tonight. Final score, 39-34. I want to thank our in-studio producers, Ashley Squared, Ashley Vick, and Ashley Braney. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. So long, everybody, from Marion, Iowa.